Hello everyone, and yes, that is right. Because it's your boy from across the pond, UK finest, Ricky J, bringing you the hot intakes, bold predictions, and straight up banter. Welcome to the where the bell never stops ringing. Welcome to the people's Wrestling tomorrow. So that is a reason. So first of all, let me put up this. Now this is gonna be a fairly chill episode, a fairly short, quick episode. As always, still on the hunt for a co-host. So if you want that to be you, let me know. Also, did mention this on a couple of watch alongs. I'm gonna mention it here for those that watch this. I'm planning to do a quiz Wrestlemania weekend, night 1, night 2. So we're going to get involved in that quiz with a championship up for grabs. Who can walk away champion. When you get involved in that quiz, let me know. I can get you on. But let's get rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling with this. And we'll kickstart with segment number 1. Which, of course, is what's cooking at this? Hey, hello. So, what have I been up to? Pretty much more the usual gym, walking group, crafts, games club. Pretty not been up to really much else out of the ordinary, and I've probably got more of the same coming up. But next week is my birthday. Next Friday, my birthday. So the next episode will be about my birthday edition. That will also be later on in the day, next Friday. But as far as what I've been up to, really nothing kind of new, I suppose. But guys, let me know what you've been up to, what you've got coming up. And we've got rolling into segment number 2 here, which is all about the glitz, the glamour, the big screen, the small screen, the actors, the actresses. They've been talking about one thing and one thing only, and that is movie talk. So what movies have I been watching since the last time I was on here? Well, 3 in fact, and they are Ready or Not. Good film. This may very even be movie of the month. A solid B plus. I'm going to give this movie. The second one that I've just deleted, unfortunately. Let me try and put it back up now, though. I did press the wrong button, guys. Sorry, my apologies about that. Give me 1 second here. So the second movie I watched is Hoppers. This was a decent movie. It was okay. I'm going to give it a B minus. And the third and final movie, Goat. Did watch this last night. I'm going to give this a B. Yeah, this was a decent movie as well. Let me just delete these and make some room. So yeah, those are the movies that I've been watching. Let me know what movies you've got, guys, got coming up. What movies have you got in the pipeline? What movie are you heading to the cinema to see? What is on your movie watch list? Let me know. So there is no news and headlines. There is no This Week in Wrestling History. So Lily's going to do 2 segments, but I do have this, and that is a Wrestle Crate unboxing. So on the other side of this, I am going to get that open, see what's inside. And my picture takes a bum off the walls. Let me put that back in a second. But in the description below, if you've been inducted into the People's Wrestling Channel Hall of Fame, again, the People's Wrestling Channel Hall of Fame, and get 3, that is right, 3 shout outs. So then there's something you must do, and that is look in the description, play near the top, you will find this. Here we go, to put my picture back. It does keep falling off. The viewers of my watch along will know that, unfortunately. But yeah, Protein Teas Gunman's 1. Then again, Protein Teas Gunman's 1. Do let me once again put up this as I crack open what is in and find out what's inside this month's Wrestle Crate. And then we're going to get into some celebration mode. Then we're going to chat some wrestling. And then that is it for this week. But let's go ahead and crack this open. Let's go ahead and find my scissors somewhere. Once again, ill prepared, guys. Sorry about this. Give me 1 second. 1 second if you can. Yeah. Give me 1 second. I thought I might put my scissors somewhere to open this, but it appears not. Give me 1 second. Another second, guys. I don't know where my scissors have gone, so I can't do this, guys, unfortunately. So we're going to just go into the next segment. You give me 1 second, guys. 1 second here. Actually, I do know where they are. Give me one second. Sorry about that. Put them in another room. My apologies. But let's find out what is inside this month. So, as always, t-shirt goes to the side. So we have in some kind of letting us know what the next month's autograph is. So that's that. The first annual Bruiser Brody Cup. So it's a show to watch. We'll certainly be watching that, of course. We just put the t-shirt there. We'll put these here for now. We've got a Wrestle Crate Cream of the Crop pin badge. So pretty cool. We've got some socks, and it looks like 3 autographs. We've got some socks, some drop kick socks, Shawn Michaels style. So very cool. So there's them. One autograph I don't recognize. I don't actually recognize who this is. Oh, it's Kenny Williams. How did I not recognize him? He's UK's own NXT UK star, Kenny Williams autograph. And we've also got WWE Hall of Famers, the Dudleys autographs. So we've got those. One second, guys. You know how it is. And God, one second. And then the t-shirt. Let's tear this open, brother. And the t-shirt is another a few more seconds here. Take off the label. Hungry girl, go to bed. But it is a Macho Man Randy Savage Madness t-shirt. So we'll be wearing that. Maybe even wear that to the show that I'm going to tomorrow. Why not? It's kind of give me a t-shirt to wear. So yes, that is this month's Wrestle Crate. But like I said, we are in celebration mode. So put up that banner, pull those party poppers, eat the people's cake, because it is time for Wrestlers' Birthdays. And 2 birthdays today. First of all, Sylvain Grenier. So happy birthday to him. And Mike Mondo, Mikey of the Spirit Squad. A happy birthday to him also. But got just one final segment left. Like I said, this is a chill, short episode this week. Some wrestling to chat about on the other side of this. And when I come back from this, I may not be on screen. I just got these things to put away and clear up. But I may or may not be on screen. I don't know. I might decided to do this later. But let me go ahead and play this. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, all those good things, all those cool things. Get me to the next milestone of 490, just 2 away. Or just 1 away, should I say. Keep hovering to 490, then lose a couple, or I don't even know what is happening, guys. But like, share, subscribe, subscribe. As we go into the final segment of today, and that is Wrestling Roundup. So, nothing on AEW really, in my opinion, to discuss. So, straight into last week's Friday night SmackDown that saw Drew McIntyre coming out. Then Nick Aldis did. Jacob Fatu attacked Drew. We got new WWE Tag Team Champions in Damian Priest and R-Truth. The Multi Machine Guns knocked off Fraxium. Randy Orton came out, got on the stick, and Aleister Black picked up a victory against Sami Zayn. So we go through all of that. So the Drew McIntyre, Nick Aldis, Jacob Fatu stuff. Yeah, cool way to kick off SmackDown. And I liked this. This went over the 3 hours throughout the program. Cool that Priest and Truth are new champions. I've got no problem with it. Machine Guns over Fraxium would have said a much needed win for Machine Guns. Hopefully now something can be done with them. Candice LeRae helping Machine Guns take the victory, so hopefully something can be done. Orton promo, good. Good promo. And Aleister Black over Sami Zayn. Okay, but they're actually going to do anything with this. Jade Cargill came out to grab the microphone, then Rhea Ripley did, and then Meechin and B-Fab attacked Rhea. Carmelo Hayes is still your reigning defending US champion after defeating and beating Ilya Dragunov. Kit Wilson came out, and then Jelly Roll did. Dennis Rodman is going into the WWE Hall of Fame. And I could save this until Raw, but I'm going to say it now. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, we've learned that Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, Sid Vicious is going in the Hall of Fame, and Bad News Brown is going in the Hall of Fame. I'll get to those in a second. Then then to end SmackDown, Nia Jax, the Lash Legend, by DQ, defeated and beated and scored the win against the Bella Twins. And then Randy Orton came out. Matt Cardona did. Randy Orton attacked him. So the Jade Cargill replay promo was okay, but the bigger story is that B-Fab and Meechin joining Jade. That they're sure that they keep now keeping the title on Jade at WrestleMania, but we'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, why pair Jade, Meechin and B-Fab with her? Carmelo Hayes, Ilya Dragunov, good match. Kit Wilson coming out, and Jelly Roll did what's going to lead to a match this week. Now, whether they have a match or not, I don't know. We'll get to the Man SmackDown preview. Dennis Rodman going in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, cool. He was a big name at the time. Now, Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, and Bad News Brown going in. Give me 1 second, put my bracelet on. The bracelet keeps slipping off. But Sid and Bad News Brown going in. Bad News Brown, I've heard of the name, but before my time, I know he took on Roddy Piper at WrestleMania, I believe. And Psycho Sid player deserves the actual Hall of Fame rather than the legacy wing. Cool to see the Bella Twins in action on SmackDown. That was the only thing, kind of the only thing really, like one of those rare things. The Bella Twins in action in 2026 on SmackDown makes it feel like WrestleMania season. And then the Orton Matt Cardona thing, cool, but wasn't really due for Orton, I guess. But for those that didn't join me on my SmackDown watch along, and where were you? Where were you guys? But those that didn't join me, I'm going to give it a rating of half thumbs up. On to Monday Night Raw, had Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out. Paul Heyman cut a promo. Out came Obafemi. The Vision won by DQ against the Usos. Becky Lynch came out, AJ Lee did, John Evans got his hand raised high against Grayson Waller. Paul Heyman came out again. Seth Rollins didn't got arrested. So we go through all of that. So the Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman number 30 stuff obviously hypes the match for Mania. And this is what they should be doing. But with other matches rather than kind of... They've announced over Brock and now they're building on that and that's how it should be done. The Vision knocking off the Usos, okay. The Becky Lynch, AJ Lee promo, okay, we knew where this was heading. And yes, they will have a match at WrestleMania. Javon Evans over Grayson Waller, cool. Paul Heyman, Seth Rollins thing. I presume that this is leading to the return of Bron Breakker, and he's going to be Bron Breakker, Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. That's, I presume, the direction they're going in. My bracelet's falling off again, guys. Give me just 1 second. Bear with if you can. I really need to get a new one. It does keep slipping off multiple times a day. Playing multiple times an hour, playing multiple times in a minute or something. I don't know. It's the second time already. Bayley and Lara Valkyria were your winners against the Kabuki Warriors. And then Penta retained against Dominic Mysterio. And then to end Monday Night Raw, CM Punk came out. Jey Uso did. Jimmy Uso did. Roman Reigns did. Reigns beat up Punk. So, much needed win, I would probably say, for maybe not much needed win, but a good win for Bayley and Lyra. Penta retaining, no shocker there. And the Punk, Usos, and Reigns stuff hypes up their match at Mania, Reigns Punk at Mania, and I'm going to give it an almost thumbs down, actually. It was a bad Raw, I thought. On to NXT that saw Ren QCC victorious against Fatal Influence. Kendall Gray then cut a promo. Lola Vice came out, then Robert Stone came out. So Ruka was on the stick, then Zoria was. Kalani Jordan claimed a win against Thea Hales. Let me go through all of that. So Ren QCC winning, cool. Kendall Gray eyeing the women's title, but Lola Vice wants that gold as well. So Ruka's story stuff, I'm enjoying their storyline. Kalani Jordan knocking off Thea Hale, cool. Johnny Gargano somehow, somewhere, but he did it. Is that like a lock? Have I just locked it? No. Okay. I just thought I locked it, guys. I thought that was a lock or something. Guessing no. Anyway, getting sidetracked. But yeah, Johnny Gargano won a gauntlet match. And I actually can't remember the result. I can't actually read my own writing. LA. Ew. Actually can't read my own writing there, guys. Oh, yes. Los Americanos went over the culling. And then to end NXT, Tony D'Angelo was the winner by DQ against Ricky Saints. Out came Joe Hendry, and now we're getting a Fatal 4-Way match at Stand and Deliver. Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, Tony D'Angelo. So, cool win for Johnny Gargano. Why not, I guess. Cool win for Los Americanos. Again, why not? And Tony D'Angelo picking up a victory. Cool. So we're now getting a Fatal 4-Way at Stand and Deliver. I give it just above a sideways thumb. Evolve, I haven't watched yet, so I'll review Evolve next week. But that is it for this week. Make sure to share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe. Do look out for my SmackDown preview. Also look out for predictions coming your way and a couple of vlogs and my SmackDown watch along tomorrow. So look out for all of those. Make sure to share, like, subscribe. Share, like, subscribe for more. And if you haven't already, I ask you why. But always remember that it's Ricky J bringing their big bite to the fight.